out of here!
Bob, what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm getting a few snaps.
Oh, will you help me with the dogs?
William, stop that!
Oh, sorry. It must be that time of year. William, you're a bad dog. Bad dog. What are you doing?
I'm using a wider aperture to get a shallow depth of field.
Oh, Bob, you're getting really annoying with that camera.
Oh, well, that's the end of the roll anyway.
Oh, I'll be glad when you're over this phase.
What phase?
This I am creative phase.
Are you saying I'm not creative?
Well, you're creative in your own way. But if you hadn't won the dozen rolls of free film, you'd be expressing yourself with an egg carton and pipe cleaners. William, Elizabeth, heel. Okay, walkies.
Typical. People just will not recognize photography as a legitimate art form. Dropping off and picking up. Matte finish, 3x5, singles with a border.
Matte finish or glossy?
Oh, yeah. These are quite good. Here's that one I took of you.
Ugh, I look terrible.
Oh, here are the ones I took with a timer.
Well, that's a good one.
Bloody timer. The way they translate those instruction manuals into English is a joke. It's ridiculous.
What's that?
The latest issue of Step Lively Digest.
Oh, are we in there?
Not this issue.
What do you mean?
Well, next issue they're doing a profile on you.
Me?
I just got off the phone with the editor. A writer is going to come by this week and ask you a few questions. Aren't you excited?
Why would they want to do a profile of me?
Well, you're from England.
Well, I hope I can come up with something more interesting than that.
It's great publicity for the clinic. Why don't we grab a bite and talk about it?
Oh, I can't. Bob's picking me up for dinner.
Oh, I almost forgot. They need you to provide a photograph for the article.
Oh, I took such a terrible picture.
Sorry I'm late. Hello, Robin.
Hi, Bob.
All set?
All set.
I just want to stop at the drugstore and pick up my photos first.
Oh, Margaret, about the photograph.
What photograph?
The picture of Margaret for the magazine. I could bring in my camera and take your picture tomorrow.
You didn't tell me about this.
I was going to tell you over dinner. Well, it's not that I don't want you to take my photograph.
Well, what is it then?
I want to look nice.
The camera doesn't lie, Margaret.
Thank you very much.
Oh, no. What I mean is, all I've been taking so far are, well, verite shots, sort of gritty and rough. What you want is more of a studio look, a portrait with proper lighting and atmosphere.
Oh, dear.
Oh, can you pick up the photos? There's a meter maid coming up the street. I should stay with the car.
I'd like to pick up my film, please.
May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to pick up my pictures, please.
I thought you wanted photos.
I do.
Both want photos? Whoa.
Oh, he must be new.
And dim. I'm Alice.
Margaret, hello.
Okay, fish and Perlo? Oh, wow.
And a couple of samosas to start, and then a nice chicken vindaloo.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Oh, now, let's have a look at those photos. Oh, my God.
What is it?
Crikey. Look at this one.
Oh, what is it?
Dirty pictures.
What? What do you mean, dirty pictures?
Margaret, people doing it.
People doing what?
Having sex.
What? Let me see. Are any of those our photos?
Well, not unless you've been taking snaps of these two.
It's the one from the drugstore.
What woman from the drugstore?
She was picking up photos at the same time. We must have switched envelopes. Bob, stop it. Put those away.
Why?
Because it's an invasion of privacy.
Margaret, if they wanted privacy, they shouldn't have brought the bloody camera along, should they?
Bob.
It's not like I'm posting them on the internet or anything.
A little to the left. Okay, stop. Now, zoom in. Oh, good golly, Mr. and Mrs. Molly.
How do we know they're not going through our photos right now?
Oh, that isn't the point. Our photos are just out of focus snaps of people yelling at you.
I told you before, it's verite, Margaret.
Hello?
Margaret?
Yes?
This is Alice Perlow. We met earlier at the drugstore picking up film.
Oh, yes. It's her. From the drugstore. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. But the silliest thing has happened. Have you opened your photos yet?
No. We haven't looked at them, actually.
Oh, good. Because that fellow at the drugstore mixed up our photos.
Oh, well, we certainly won't open them in that case.
Oh, that's marvelous. I'll just stop by and exchange them now, if that's all right.
Yes, that'd be fine. We're at 16 Halifax Street.
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm just 2 streets over. We're neighbors.
See you then. Bye-bye. She's coming over.
What now? It's after 9.
I think that's enough glue, Bob.
I don't want it to look opened.
Don't you think it'll arouse suspicion if it's too well sealed?
Yeah, you could be right.
That must be her. Hurry.
Okay, here you go.
Coming.
Margaret, so sorry to bother you.
Don't be silly. Come in. Alice, this is my husband, Bob.
Bob!
Hi.
Here are your photos.
And here are yours.
Thank you.
Sorry for the bother.
Oh, no bother, really.
Yes, no bother at all. It was our pleasure, actually. I mean, it was our pleasure, to return them to you in an unviewed condition. Excuse me.
Oh, Bob.
Are you all right?
Oh yeah, fine.
So, what part of England are you from?
London. Balham, actually.
Really? I have relatives in Balham. I've been there many times.
Oh, what a small world.
Listen, we're having a couple of old friends over for dinner Saturday night. Why don't you join us?
Well,
Margaret, can you give me a hand in here?
just a minute.
7:30? It'll be fun.
Yes, all right then. It sounds wonderful.
Margaret!
Just a minute.
See you then.
Okay, bye.
Why did you agree to that?
Oh, she caught me off guard. Fat lot of help you were, anyway.
I needed a drink of water.
Oh, a cold shower is more like it. I suppose I could phone her and say we've just remembered a previous engagement.
Yes. Oh, no. Then she'll know we looked at the photos.
Oh, then I guess we'll go to the dinner. Well, she seems like a perfectly charming person.
Oh, call me old-fashioned, Margaret. I just don't like the idea of eating with someone I've seen naked.
Well, it was my Uncle Leopold who was responsible for me becoming a chiropodist in the first place.
Tell me about it.
He dropped a large rock on his foot at the factory picnic, and like so many other things, you don't miss your foot till it's gone.
Oh, that's so true.
And that's when I decided that what I really wanted to do was to help the Uncle Leopolds of this world. Not just the unipeds, but the bipeds too. The main thing is that in the 21st century, people should have healthy, happy feet.
That's great. Thank you.
Oh, I did go on a bit.
Absolutely inspiring. Is it all right if I call you back if I need to check any facts?
Yes, that'll be fine.
Oh, and the photograph?
I'll have it for you by midweek.
Thank you.
Why are you carrying that lamp?
Lighting.
That's a good dining room lamp.
I put in a bigger bulb.
What on earth is that for?
It's a fan, Margaret. It's how I achieve my look. All the big photographers use them. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Oh, maybe that fan wants a little adjusting.